Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Kettlehead Brewing Company out of Franklin, New Hampshire. This is the Pulpy's Family Reunion. There's Pulpy right there in the middle of the family reunion there. He is what looks like an orange juice container that you might get in a school lunch. I've had the Pulpy, which is just the logo is just or the label just has a big picture of Pulpy. But this is a family reunion. You got the whole family. You got the drunk uncle over there. You got the crazy sister. I don't know the other people in the family there. But Pulpy is right in the middle there. And Pulpy's family reunion clocks in at 8.2% alcohol. It is, or no, I'm sorry, 8% alcohol. It's a double IPA. Going to be very juicy, just like Pulpy. Um, the canned on date on the bottom, it's very close together, and the print kind of bleeds into itself there. It's very difficult to make out, but it looks like November 2nd. So today is the 8th, so we're looking at about a week, almost a week old. They just got this in at the craft beer cellar, so I have no doubt that it's fresh, but I can't tell you the exact date because they really screwed it up on the print there on the bottom of the can. So let's go ahead and crack into this and see what we are working with. Um, This glass, I gotta remember, this glass is just a real pain in the ass. It really gets that head going. So, the appearance, as to be expected, typical kind of juicy IPA appearance, orange, murky color with a huge head. I feel like if I had poured it in a different glass, it might not have been so substantial. But I do like to pour aggressively and get a big head release. That way, you get the bouquet from the aroma. It releases some of that carbonation so that when you drink the beer, you're not getting bloated and feeling gross throughout the evening. There's some science behind it. I've watched a few videos. People pour beer, 45-degree angle and try to get just a little, one finger head on top. And then people pour straight down the middle, create a huge head. You take like a paper towel or napkin, kind of twist it up. You stick it in the one with the that's been poured very carefully, and it just kind of almost explodes. It just expands and deteriorates really quickly. If you put it in the one where you poured very aggressively and the heads died down, then you put the napkin or the paper towel in there, it stays intact. And it's just an interesting experiment. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about the proper way to pour a beer and the benefits of pouring aggressively versus not pouring aggressively. And I just think it's kind of fascinating. So check that out if you want more information. But anyway, don't have to worry about that with this beer. Man, lots of head. It's going over the top of the glass there, and it looks almost like it's frozen, like it's a solid head. I will say that Pulpy's Family Reunion has a wonderful aroma, lots of tropical fruit, pineapple, mango. Of course, you're getting some tangerine citrus notes. And I've had a couple of beers tonight that have had melon characteristics, and this one seems to have a little bit of like a cantaloupe or a honeydew type of thing. I don't know if that's just because I've already had a couple of beers and that flavor is stuck in my mind, but there does seem to be a little bit of a melon type note. It smells very good. No alcohol presence coming through on the aroma at 8%. It smells just like a nice, juicy IPA. A little bit of like a wheat malt bready component to the aroma, but that's about it. It smells absolutely delightful. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Really nice right off the bat. Juicy, for days. Got some like tangerine citrus right up front. Little bit of mango, melon, honeydew, slight, not super ripe, but pineapple, wheat bready malt, juicy on the finish. The hop bite with this is kind of a cross between earthy and grassy. You get a little bit of both, I guess. Really nice hop bite. The earthy hop notes with this are really nice. I like when you get a good juicy IPA and then it finishes with that earthy bite. Not a super bitter bite or anything like that, but the earthy hop bite. I really enjoy that. And I'm getting that with this beer. The body is medium. The carbonation is medium. It's juicy on the mouthfeel, and the finish is juicy and kind of wet and juicy. Makes you want to just keep drinking it. It's a really enjoyable beer. Let's just keep this review short and sweet. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. I think it's a solid A. I would definitely recommend it. If you can get Kettlehead Brewing Company beers in your area, this is one to go for. If you like the New England juice bombs where you get some tangerine citrus and some tropical fruit, with this one you also get a little bit of melon in there as well. It's just got a lot of fruit flavor, minimal hop bitterness, but a nice earthy hop bite on the finish to round it out. So you do get lots of hop flavor, you just don't get a ton of bitterness, which is to be expected with this particular style. If you like the New England juice bombs, the New England IPAs, excuse me, I think you're really going to like this one. So 96 out of 100 for the Kettlehead Brewing Company's Pulpy's Family Reunion. Buy it, try it, let me know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, folks. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.